Once upon a time, there was a girl that had nothing but a dress. One night, the stars began to dance and shone brighter than any night before, until one of them fell down. The girl looked up and caught it, and thus fate began its work. The star's cry for home strained the girl's heart. It filled her with pity. Even though she was so small and so poor, she wanted to help. And whoever she met on her journey, she told them she'd bring the star back home. And even though he burned her hands, she spoke to him like an old friend. The Gentle. At the side of her wife Queen Sarah, she was tending to many of Biret's diplomatic relationships. This included the kingdom of Seraphine she originated from. King Holland, the Radiant, revolutionized the mining and trade of precious metals. With a single shot of an arrow, he found the largest gold ore vein ever to be found in the mountains of Biret. Their journey was long, and she grew weaker and weaker as she climbed up to the tallest mountain. She arrived there drained of nearly all her strength, and with the last of it, she reached as far as she could to return the stars to the sky. The stars' brothers and sisters reached out in return for their brother. Pulling him back to his place, they were so delighted that they filled the sky with bright light once more. They were so delighted by the girl's spirit that they decided it should be her last night on Earth. Pulling the girl up to the sky, they left her mortal body behind. Her hair turned as bright as starlight. She looked down on what she left behind. Now a star herself, her light would shine for all eternity. King Philip and Queen Ella, the Peaceful, reigned through an era of peace and prosperity. Under their rule, the Elysian Night became a festival that roared throughout the kingdom. It is said that they never left each other's side until they died. Queen Riemann, the Firm. She reigned Biret with an iron grip and unmarried. In one of her famous battles against the Kingdom of Dementia, she sacrificed multiple villages to tire out and eventually defeat the enemy's forces. Leaving a trail of bright light traveled across the sky. The two of them together were a bright comet that danced across the firmament. The people of this land saw what was happening, and as different of opinion people could be, none of them could deny that something sacred had happened, and all right above their heads. The castle was built on Biret's highest mountain, where it was closest to the stars. Everyone who heard the tale of the Comet Girl saw the regent as chosen by the stars. Like the girl, they shall be merciful and kind, shall guide the land as if he was up there, all-seeing, kind to man and animal. And for as long as the reign is outright, the comet shall return. For the rightful, reign shall last until the regent themselves rises up into the sky. Queen Sarah, the Mighty, a talented griffin rider. She reinstalled the griffins into the royal guard and actively protected the species in Biret. the star graced, legendary king of Biret. The tale tells that as a child he was graced by a star and marked as true king. It was well known that Sir Logan was one of the most intelligent teachers Biret ever had, managing the library and teaching the younglings about magic. Old stories say he could read magic itself like a book. Sir Patton was a healer and known to have a big heart, helping wherever he could. Some say that you could feel yourself being warmed up by only being near him. King Roman and his court, a legend for itself. It was said that their bond was like one of a family, and he was the bravest of them all, protecting them and his kingdom with everything he had until his last breath. Sir Virgil was all in all not well known by the people. He kept more to himself and his family, yet you could always see him come outside whenever a thunderstorm was rising. It calmed him.
Oliver, do you blame yourself?
What?
Well, it's quite common in this situation for a patient to feel a kind of guilt.
What situation?
The accident.